What we announced yesterday is really not, though, just about numbers. It's about restoring hope for middle-class Canadians. It's about revitalizing the economy and providing support for Canadian families.
This is definitely a big spending budget. Big deficits, big debt increase. This budget definitely will provide opportunities for clients because of the fact that the capital gain inclusion rate was not increased. Also, the changes to the taxation of eligible capital property, because they weren't immediate, they were going to be implemented as of January 1st of next year. That's provided an opportunity for M&P tax professionals to get out and see clients and try to take advantage of the lower rate that currently exists right now for dispositions of goodwill, and then versus next year when it's going to be going up quite substantially.
You know, personal tax rates going up, and at a level of $200,000 or more catches a lot of our clients and even some of our clients' executives. Comparatively, they're going to have to pay more top-line salary or find another way to get creative.
Changes to the professional corporations were made, or professional structures were made, but it wasn't the wholesale changes that we were expecting, which was good to see that the government is taking a pause to probably reflect on how the best to implement some of these things. So the changes that happened in the Quebec budget, where they were saying professionals have to employ more than 3 people or now work more than 5,500 hours, those aren't in anymore in the federal budget. What they did bring in, though, was certain anti-avoidance measures that impact professional partnerships, whether they're medical partnerships or legal partnerships or even, for example, accounting partnerships, where there's a corporation that provides services and gets eligible small business deduction, and it avoids the specified partnership income rules. Now those rules will apply to those types of corporations where the shareholder is related to a member of the partnership, and that will impact a lot of our medical and hospital partnerships that we have across the country.
I think it's great. I mean, we have a big presence in Aboriginal business. And the disparity that you see out there in Aboriginal communities, from the ones that are well-run, well-managed, well-funded to the ones that aren't, I'm glad to see something in the budget that's going to make even just the basics of life, like water, available to all Aboriginal communities.
And there are some announcements in the budget about international tax issues. Things like BEPS, which is talking to a great extent about transfer pricing policies among countries and trying to coordinate them so that companies don't get to avoid tax on large portions of their international income. What we really got in the budget was Canada's in for those talks and wants to continue those talks and will participate in coordinated international efforts to create a more fair international tax system.